young man, I suffered terribly from hay fever and asthma. And one of the problems was that going to work was a real problem because my eyes would be streaming, I'd be sneezing, just horrible things would happen to me, which would make it very difficult for me to work. Around the early 90s, I found a unit that helped a little bit. That was this one. And this was a standard air filter at the time, which removed the pollen from the air. The problem with that was that it wasn't very portable. So it stayed in wherever company, office, home that it was situated, and I'd be fine in that space, that room. But immediately I left the room, I'd be in tears and crying and sneezing again. So over the years, I've had that unit, then I've had this unit, and then I've had this big unit, all with the same problems. And one extra problem that they had was that I had to change the filters every so often. So you can see that underneath here, I can take the filter out, and when I take the filter out, I have a problem. One, I didn't know when the filter was clogged, and two, immediately I took the filter out, if it was really dirty, I would start sneezing, and I would release all the dust and the pollen and the horrible stuff that was in the filter back into the air. Now, this is really bad in today's world when we've got viruses which can live up to 7 days within the actual filter. So by my taking the filter out and replacing it, essentially, I'm one, releasing the virus back in the air, and two, I'm dealing with something that is potentially going to be dangerous to my health. So these units were fantastic at the time, but they weren't very portable and they didn't help me. Now, one day I discovered a unit like this. And this unit is based on a new type of technology where I don't need to change any filter. It is literally very low cost maintenance. I don't have to remember when to change a filter. So one, it doesn't deteriorate, which is what some of these other units were doing over time. Two, I'm not releasing viruses back into the air every time I remove a filter. And three, I'm not handling potentially terrible stuff which is going to start me sneezing all over again. So really great stuff. And the fourth thing is it really doesn't take much maintenance. Take, for example, the one that we use with transport. There are no units. There's nothing else to change in here. Whereas the other units, I have to buy new filters. I also have to pay for the electricity bills to take the air in and spread it out, and just coming through the filter means that my electricity bills are going to be more costly than a unit like this. Now, this portable unit actually works on either just turning it on because it's battery powered, or I can have it connected to a USB plug. So these units are fantastic. They're low maintenance. I don't have issues with them releasing viruses back into the air. And one more thing that the other units don't do is that some of my friends are allergic to certain chemicals in the air. These units also take out the chemicals from the air straight away. So you're not impacting your immunity and your lungs and your allergies to chemicals, not viruses, not bacteria, but chemicals, which is more carcinogenous, I never know how to say that word, but is more harmful to your health. And these units actually, through the Plascide technology, literally kills any virus, bacteria, and the harmful chemicals.